Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. Guys, we are doing market क्या लगता है consistently for past many years, and here I feel in a way we have found a new dimension. So whenever we take a look at the market and we analyze, typically what we analyze is for the next week's analysis for the Nifty as well as Bank Nifty and broader market. So in this particular week, after a kind of a consolidation, probably it looks like that the market is ready to rise, bounce from these levels, and then couple of videos back, couple of weeks back, I had mentioned about Nifty is likely to make a new all-time high, and today I feel that it's a beginning of that particular trend. There's always a disclaimer that the low that I'm going to mention in the next few minutes will be important. That depends on the Dow theory. I mean, I'm not trying to play on the both sides here. The view is crystal clear. We are bullish on the market, but at the same time, we have to have a basis for our view, and that basis has to be some tangible level wherein we can place our stop losses, or once that level is taken out, we can understand that now it is not working, now the trend is not working, because it is market, there are uncertainties looming, some war-like situation going on. So if something happens, then we know where do we need to stop, right? And if a particular trade does not suit to your risk appetite, risk to reward ratio, money management, just stay away from that particular trade. Try to keep it as simple as that. At the same time, this is not a trade recommendation. Let's make it real. So today is 20th of June, right? And on this day, it's during market hours. It's about 12:52, and I've started to record this video. For past couple of days, I was sensing that some up move is to come. Some up move should be there, and today it has started. Typically, now one more important aspect that I want to share with all of you is that typically these kind of moves take place after a weekly or a monthly expiry. So expiry generally plays a very crucial role. So once that expiry is over, that is where the positions are placed in such a way wherein the option writers do not want the market to move either higher or lower, right? So yesterday's closing was somewhere around 24,700, and that is where the option writers had placed their bets. Once that expiry is out of picture, we are now looking for the next month, and then the monthly closing should also be very good. And probably in this particular series, in the series of July F&O, we should get to see new all-time high in case of Nifty, is what my expectation is. Let us see, observe. Let's take one day at a time. I'm not in a prophecy mode. I'm not saying मैंने बोला है वैसा ही होगा, नहीं, that's not why I'm here. We're just trying to analyze things and making it simple. Now when we take a look at all these things, I have a Nifty and Bank Nifty 4-hour chart in front of me. On both these charts, price has taken support, beautiful support at a 50 EMA, and price has bounced from those particular levels. Now another interesting part that I want to tell you is that I keep on mentioning that I am not of an opinion to short this market. Now please understand the price action that is taking place. Now if we take a focus on this Nifty chart, so you will realize that on Nifty, the hourly candle, the 4-hourly candles like half the session, they have lost the momentum. See here, the momentum is very good. It's a 100-point fall. The next candle is about 2 points. Then the next candle is 41 points. Next candle is 1 point. Next candle is 4 points, and the last candle was 50 points minus. So this is in a way a drying up volume, and more importantly, the price action is suggesting that there is no momentum in the selling. There is no selling pressure. It's a situation that is created out of, let's say, a fear of some of the investors, out of the fear of some geopolitical tension or a war-like situation. All these things play a crucial role. But then we have to keep our focus on the direction of the trend, where we need to trade, where we think that the market is going to go, and by identifying the risk, we can always do that. So this looks a good trend right now. Price is settling about 25,000, and the July series OI also suggesting that the price should sustain about 25,000, and also for Bank Nifty it suggests that the price should sustain above 56,000 comfortably, is what I can see. Even there is a good amount of OI writing, good amount of put writing today that can be seen in OI. Those who understand how to read OI, I had mentioned it in one of the previous videos. You can go and watch that. Now moving on to let's say Nifty. So Nifty, we had calculated two probabilities, like once this low is taken out, this low is crucial, so important low for the next week. I had mentioned important support for the next week. Now it has just consolidated. Please understand that the market does not fall like it used to fall before COVID. If you go back, understand, look at the trend of the pre-COVID era, and during the COVID there was a good fall, and after COVID fall, most of the corrections are limited to 38% on a weekly time frame or a daily time frame. But here when we take a look at the trend, it looks more like a sideways kind of a trend, right? So now I am removing this option, the second option, which has not worked out, and we are sticking to our bullish criteria. It has consolidated here, so immediate target for this particular level can be from this low, from this significant low to this high, and here if we go, the significant target, the first target can be 25,334. Now let me remove this and bring it here. So this target is 25,334. So 25,334 is one target, and the second target is going to be 25,500. Okay, we already have that target here. That is where our range is. I am not sure if this target is going to get completed in this particular week. I am not sure about that, but it should get completed in a quick scenario. Like 25,500 is going to be our second target. Let me just plot another target over here. Right, so this is second target. And I'll keep this target calculating Fibonacci, trend based Fibonacci retracement here on the chart, so that in next week we'll be able to look at what were the analysis and how the market has actually gone. Right now, again, most important thing, the basis of our trade is that the low that is formed here on 12th of June, now, 13th of June, and from here we have seen a rally, then a retracement, and the next leg of rally is taking place. For whatever reason, if the low that is formed yesterday or the low that is formed on the 13th is taken out, then this basis, this analysis is not valid, right? That is a simple method, but looks like a very good trend, will provide a very good opportunity for us. So these are the two targets for me, and hopefully this target should get completed in a week or 10 days most likely. Nifty is aggressive right now, just understand that part as well. Both these indices are 1% up today. Comparatively, Nifty is betterly poised. So we saw a breakout of this triangle, and again the breakout failed. Again we are consolidating. See, failing a breakout is not a problem. We are talking about Bank Nifty here. The failure of a breakout is not a problem as long as the index is consolidating in the range. The index is in a way telling us that I am not a weaker index, I'm a strong index, and there is someone sitting out there who's accumulating that, or a group of people who are accumulating this. They are not letting it fall. So whoever is selling in panic, whoever is short selling, they are ensuring that the price is moving in an upper direction, price is moving up, and the stop losses of those people are getting triggered. If this is going to be a huge, if we see a huge short covering, then the market should trend even higher and very quickly it should take place. That's how things happen. Now, if you remember in one of the videos last week, I had mentioned about the leading stocks or leading banks. Whichever sector you are looking at, From those sectors, identify stocks which are trending at a higher level, so all-time high levels, and then these are the stocks to look after. These are the stocks which are going to perform in a better way in coming weeks and months. Always remember that whenever you analyze, if you analyze for 1 hour, next 1 hour or next 1 day, there is a good probability that you are going to go wrong. But if you are looking at a medium term, right? If you are looking at a 1 monthly time frame, or let's say few months ahead, or at least say 5 to 10 weeks, then there is a good probability that your analysis will work out in a proper way. Why? For a simple reason that we are allowing market to work. It's simple. Let the investors take that call. Let the aggressive investor take the prices higher. You just have to sit tight and wait for this to happen. This is how I feel things are taking place, and looks a very good trend. This trend, and keeping in line with our long-term targets. If you remember, there is a video about long-term targets. You can have a look at that video in the I button, not here, I button. And that's it. These are the things that I wanted to share with all of you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm signing off. Bye-bye.